Hello, everybody. Okay, the microphone's working. Music is working. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. YouTube. I'm a new player in every way. Been playing for 3 days and doing exploration. Exploration is actually a... Oh, I'm late. Of course I'm late. 2 months late. Exploration is actually where I make a lot of money in Eve. Hey, show me them toes. Oh, I don't have my slippers with me, so I can't do the I can't do the trick I did a few months ago. You're getting no sound. Okay, you fixed it. Okay. It's the sock stream. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. I am actually still a little discombobulated and getting myself set up a little bit. So give me 2 seconds. How are we looking? How are we looking? We are looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm slacking. I am definitely slacking. We actually have imagine having mute on means no sound. First time here, but not the last one. Well, welcome, and I can't wait to see you in future streams. Gaius? I'm actually pushing some buttons really quick, getting us set up for another stream. 0200 to let's see here. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. What is my normal stream time? Oh, I'm poor. I could not afford to use my real money to buy Plex. Oh, don't worry about it. I got to return to streaming, so hopefully I find some stuff to stream when I move out to Drone Lands. Nice. Where are you moving out to Drone Lands with? Let's see. So I'm setting up currently. I'm going to be streaming on the CCP channel next week. I'm going to be streaming on the CCP channel next week. Hey, thank you for the subscribe, Konu. You're applying to Slow. Well, welcome to Slow. Welcome preemptively to Slow. There's Loki. I was wondering where you were hiding, Loki. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let the music play as it is. We'll switch it to some synth wave later. Orion, welcome. Lady J, JJJ, thank you for subscribing. Oh, it is so good seeing you all. Let's see here. So I am setting up. So it's, what did I say the stream time is? It's 0700 to, no, it's 0200 to 0607. I ended up as a member of DWT. Nice. What did I say? So good to see you, Papa. So good to see you. 0200 to 0600. There we go. So 0200. So 1 2 3 4. There we go. So I need to clear this, do this, merge the cells. I'm setting up a stream time to be streaming on the CCP channel, if you all can believe that. And I'm gonna do that color. No, I want to do this. I'll do yellow. Yellow's our brand. Boss is hitting a moon drill. Really? Shout out to Secret Butter. All right. Let's see here. All right. So I got an Eve message. Where is it? Sorry if I'm a little discombobulated, guys. I am setting up for a stream next week on Wednesday, January 14th, my birthday, to be streaming on the CCP Twitch channel. All right. Congrats again. Thank you. Thank you. I got overruled on dinner, so I'm heading out to take the wife for dinner. Stay out of that channel before eating. Yep. And I dare you to open the slow Discord feature. Oh, no. No, we don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that. I will look at it, but not on stream. I actually haven't looked at it in a while. I haven't looked at it in 2 weeks. Okay, what is this? Ugh. A French ketchup popsicle. Burn! How are you? How is everybody? How is everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and get the some Eve going here. We're gonna chill. We're gonna relax for just a minute. Drops are enabled. Should be the Perseverance Galnet skin. No, that's not how I spell Perseverance. Should be the Perseverance Galnet. Oh, that skin's not even in the game yet. So there's a couple skins that you can get for Twitch drops right now. Tactical Barrage, you subscribe. Thank you. It's a Skinner element. No. It shouldn't be a. Okay, so it's a Skinner element right now, but let's see. So this week, there's exclusive drops. Oh, I think you actually have to tune into the actual CCP channel for those Twitch drops, for those specific Twitch drops. That's kind of silly. That's a lot silly. All right. Okay. I've gone ahead and set up. Why is this bitrate yelling at me? It shouldn't be. Okay. We've been off stream for a while. When are you guest hosting on CCP again? So this time next, not tomorrow, but Wednesday next week, January 14th, I'll be putting out a YouTube post about it and reminding constantly until then. So instead of me streaming Wednesday next week on this channel, I'll be streaming on the CCP channel. Hey, thank you for the bits. Okay, so we're going to have a very chill stream, getting ourselves going, getting ourselves started, getting ourselves back into the groove of streaming. I might be called away to change a dirty diaper, or whatnot. We'll see. But I'm just going to catch you guys up on life a little bit. There's a baddie in local, a cloaky baddie. Let's see. So we could do some exploration. So there's been a lot happening, especially in particular with slow. For those of you who have not been following politics in EVE Online, we are no longer in Omist. We are in the drone lands. You finish out the track? No, that's actually something I am going to be doing one of these streams this week, because this ends January 12th. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this for one of my streams this week. We're going to do the Yule Lad hunting. So slow, we used to live down in Omist. We owned these systems right here. Then Horde decided to collapse. So now, instead of owning 10 systems, Slow owns 69. Nice. We own 69 systems in all of the Kelvala expanse. The new map shows the Alliance logos. Yes. If I go to Sovereignty. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Sovereignty. There we go. So now this shows all alliances. So we own the entire region. Yeah, our leadership decided to abandon the line members. Yeah, that was rough. I never thought I thought I had a higher likelihood of winning the lottery than seeing Horde disappear. It has 200 members left in that alliance. In the span of 2 months, it went from 50, 60,000 to 200. Excuse me. Really had to sneeze. But yeah, so slow, we went up and we took all of the Kelvala expanse. I see Orion Mimitar fleet is actually doing pretty well with Ethereum Reach as far as territory is concerned. Yep, but now on to the future. It looks like things are a little disconnected, which, knowing what I know about SOV setups and everything, is very annoying. As far as planning upgrades. So, like, good luck putting any upgrade in this system here. Or this system. Anything that's cut off and not connected to your main network, the workforce and power, it's just debilitating. But yeah, and then we've got our old friends and boss over in Peregrine Falls. Not current friends, old friends. Horde was the biggest. In fact, if we do .lan and then we look at Horde, they still own 51 systems. Get on that. Oh wait, no. They own 3 systems. Get on that. Orion, this is in your territory. Get on that. I don't want to call you lazy for not grabbing these 3 remaining Horde systems. But we can look at their statistics here. They had as of September 50,000 members. And then the announcement hits. And then it all goes downhill. And now they're down to 221. Horde has been around for a long time. I don't know if it's going to let me do this. No, it won't let me do that. They've been around for a long time. They've been here since 2015. What was the announcement again? What announcement? Oh, the announcement. So This is so the leader of Horde, Konu. He was Konu's here. Watch out. Konu, Loki's here as well. What ended up happening, but why did they disband all the effort? It's so the people could study the collapse of Horde. Hey, good gifts. I will say his name, Gobbins the Cursed. Yeah. So the leader of Horde, Gobbins, he was leading a defensive campaign against the Imperium, which was the second largest, or the largest coalition, but had the second largest as far as individual alliance member numbers. What ended up happening is Horde kept pulling back further and further and further, until they were just back in the drone lands. They were all the way down in this area, but they got pushed all the way back into the drone lands. And when Imperium got one foothold into the space, instead of standing up and fighting for it, Goblin said, "We're moving again." And did you watch any documentaries? You almost got me that time. That's still one of my favorite moments, John. Jopa. That's still one of my favorite streaming moments, by the way. So Goblin said, "Hey, we're moving again. We're going to go crash out here or something." And Imperium said, "No way. Hell camp them, stop their evacuation." And at the same time of the announcement, Gobbins announced his resignation from leading. If Konu is here, we have to behave. Plus, this is history lessons time. It's not necessarily history. It's more like recent studies. So Gobbins has not been heard from since that announcement. So far correct. You've lived it. Yeah. So there was no evacuation plan. There's actually even a item given out during the winter event that might be a little too soon for some people. Where is it? I actually have it in my inventory here somewhere. Drone lands evacuation plans. So Easter egg items made it into the winter event this year. Yeah, it absolutely reshaped the map. So Horde attempted to evacuate to Veil of the Silent, Fraternity. And at the same time, I left out a very crucial detail. Horde was just one alliance out of many in a coalition. And in the same announcement, announced we're dissolving the coalition as well. There is no longer PanFam, and Horde is doing its own thing, and Horde is leaving. And then Horde, they weren't able to successfully evac. So they lost most of their stuff. Most of their stuff got moved over to, you spent 37 bill to get all your stuff out of it. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I am sorry to hear that. I think it was estimated $1 trillion ISK just in asset safety. Just in asset safety fees. And so now Horde, they had lost 600 bill in assets to safety. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So, Horde moved over to the initiative over here. They were going to crash on their couch, get their legs up. That was the story. New leadership came in. And then a week after new leadership got installed, they said, we're folding. Everyone move into initiative. So then in addition to losing 2/3 of their alliance in this move, because 2/3 of their people quit or moved in with people that were coming in to live in this area, the remaining third now live in initiative. It was rough to stream it, only kept going because Horde folks wanted a place that wasn't goon based. Yeah. CCP paid for it to get people interested again. Inside job. There's actually a theory that Goblins had to resign in order to join the initiative, or not the initiative, to join CCP as a developer. It was not a very bad day for Horde. It was like a very bad still going. Like that hit rough for a lot of players. But one thing that Fraternity, who live out here, and Goons, who live out here, did was they said, Drone Lands, we're going to wipe it clean. And now Drone Lands is specifically for small and medium alliances. If they can take sovereignty, they can go for it. No big group is allowed to move in here. If Initiative, for example, decides to start trying to take territory or something, Goons is going to fight them off because they want this to be kind of like an open game preserve. And Fraternity and Goons would uphold it so long as no renting happens. And part of this, Fraternity, one of the biggest groups who rented space, ended their renting practices. So that way Goons couldn't go attack them, because Goons' whole mission with going after Horde was to end their renting practices. So it was a land grab. It was a gold rush. Lots of people came out of the woodwork to claim territory. You have Slow, obviously. We took space over here in Kilvala. We have our friends in UA fleets who've never held sovereignty before, to my knowledge. We've got a couple friends that we made along the way. You've had the return of Gentleman Club. You have Brotherhood of Spacers. You have, who is this? You have Siege Green. You have a lot of groups. You have Fleet. You have Big Ab. You have, for whatever reason, Slice still has territory. There's just a lot that's changed. Is Slow considered large enough to anger Frat or Goons? No, I don't believe so. I do not believe so. We've not heard anything from them. But yeah, I've never seen anything in my 14 years of Eve seen something like this. This is on the level of Goons having to leave the north and go south. This is on the level of Bob collapsing. Brotherhood, or is it Bob? No, it was Bob, but I forget what their acronym was. But yeah, it's crazy. And this just turned the Drone Lands into the Balkan states. Band of Brothers. That's it. I thought it was Brotherhood. So I got the brother part right. But yeah, tactical, like you said, it is just a game. It is sad that people are having to try and be positive about it. That was the biggest rug pull I've ever seen, and I feel sorry. There's literally nothing I can do about it other than offer a home. There is a lot of content. We actually had quite a few members worried that it was going to be too heavy combat and they weren't going to be able to mine, and they've made billions. They've made lots of money mining. So who all is in DRIP? DRIP is Drone Region Interagency Pact. When we are not in wartime, we are allowed to go and shoot each other, go pew pew. But if initiative tries to come in, is it healthy that permaband in the background is something I just realized I was missing out on? And we shoot each other, we have a good time, but then if a group like initiative comes in to try and kick people out or be bullies, we Voltron. We Voltron and come together. My girlfriend said congratulations on the child. Thank you. She is not going to be able to make an appearance. So now that this is done, now that we've talked a little bit about where Slow is now, let's talk a little bit about why I was missing for two and a half months, 2.25 months, 2 months and a week. I think that's just a different way of saying 2.25 months. So I had a baby. So I stopped streaming first week of November because we were on official baby watch. Baby could come any moment. And man, it was what a birth. My wife, what an absolute trooper. Labored for 22 hours. And then we had to go to a C-section. Then we had our beautiful baby girl. Oh yeah, she's healed very well. She's allowed to drive again. She's gotten all through the recovery and everything. But yeah, it was yikes. It was it is serious pain. I wish I could have taken all that away from her, but sadly I can't. But we have a beautiful, healthy little girl. I mean, that's pretty rare for a woman to labor both ways, to labor naturally and then to go into a C-section. That's pretty rare. So she got a taste of both sides of delivery. But she's beautiful, amazing, strong. She did it. We have an amazing little girl. She's smiling. She's got quite the little personality already. And she has me all wrapped around her fingers. So with the advancement of AI, in the world, we are not going to be showing her on stream. It is an unfortunate reality and a safety thing. So sadly, not going to be bringing her on stream. You might see my wife every once in a while, but baby will not make an appearance. But she is happy. She is healthy. My wife and her are watching Dr. Pole right now in the living room. Sounds like I'll need to get you a pew pew. You'll need to fight off all the eventual suitors. Oh, don't worry. I'm packing. Let's see here. We had a creepy neighbor story involving a neighborhood, not explaining more. And yeah, I agree. That's probably the smartest choice anyone could make. Uncle Loki says no boyfriend until she's 30. She's not going to have a boyfriend until she's retirement age. Yeah, you say that, and then she turns 18 and brings a fiance home to Christmas. Oh, the joys of being a parent I have to look forward to. But yeah. You are going to have to tell me that story sometime, avoiding. My daughter only has a girlfriend, so. My niece said she's got a boyfriend the other day. I said no. And then Christmas went very well. Obviously I've been doing some YouTube videos here and there, so I've been learning to adjust on how to edit and things while being a parent. And ooh, there is someone I can show. Amber, come here. You can hop up. You can hop up. Amber, you can hop up. Don't be shy now. You've had 2-month break of showing, of being on stream. So come on, up. Okay, fine. I'll pick you up. Oh, we've got Ember. Oh, such a good girl. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and spin her this way so you can see her face. Doggos are doing wonderful. At first we were worried because Ember in particular, medium-sized dog, but she bulldozes every single one of our guests. It's a problem. It's just a bowling alley with her. And she's super gentle with the baby, super excited, calmed down, thankfully, a lot. But, yeah. Let me see if I can get Cinder. Cinder! My wife is encouraging her to come. I know I set a baby blanket, what my little ones were wrapped in. Yeah, we did that. And that helped us kind of go like, all right, the excitement's done, calm down and stuff. Yes, Ember is a Brittany Spaniel, which is a Springer breed. And then I don't think Cinder is going to make an appearance right now. She's a Cavalier King Charles. I have a husky and do you like your wool coats 24/7 with the huskies? Lizard. Did I miss a lizard? Let me points. Where's lizard? Lizard. Here we go. We haven't had a full lizard in a while. Lizard. Test is recruiting, by the way. Dread it is recruiting. All right, let's see if we can do some exploration. We could do the Winter Nexus. No, I want to save that for a stream. I want to do a video first on how to finish the Winter Nexus, how I did it, just the 300 points. Let's see here. Oh, you have the new mining ships. Nice. Yes, I have a Pioneer. I have several Pioneers. Winter Nexus has been a struggle. Tell me about it. What's been the struggle? I've actually had a decent time. I've had a decent time with it's not a okay. So this is, I thought it was for the Perseverance. The Pioneer. So this week for watching the CCP stream, this first week is a Pioneer Streamcast skin. All I can really do is ice mine, and the storms are far away from our null home, and I'm a chicken. Yeah, I feel that. So one thing that I did, because I died recently, like a month ago, when the winter storm was in our area here. Like, I kid you not, CCP spawned the center of the winter storm right here when the Winter Nexus event started. It was awesome. It was so awesome. But then it moved all the way down here, and I don't know where it's at right now. I think, hey, thank you for the follow, Sensei. I think this is the storm currently. I think that's where it's currently at. Yeah, because this is too big. This one's just right, because it only goes three jumps from the center. Excuse me. The winter, the new ships stay, but does the new ore anomaly stay, or is that the event? Yeah, that's the event. The scanning was easier than the mining, in my opinion, to complete the track. The lads, if you have a Hecate, I actually have a decent fit in Jita. We'll actually go ahead and show a little bit of it, but I have a Hecate fit here. This is my my killer. This is what I use to actually hunt down the lads. And well, once you get used to where they go, oh, okay, so quick update. I am allowed to show baby as long as I don't show her face. So we'll work through the logistics of that. Let me go ahead. So stand by. And I got to be very careful with the camera. So stand by for baby. Stand by for baby. So not showing the face, but here she is. She's still growing out some hair here, but yeah, baby time. So yeah.
All right. Yes.
So yeah, she's my little one. She's my little one. So she really wants to turn her head and see the camera.
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
So give me 2 seconds, friends.
Lizard.
Cinder. Come here, Cinder. Come here. Come here, Cinder. Okay. And Cinder's here. This one I can show. This one I can show. This is the other puppy. So normally if they're both in the room, both dogs, I can play off their jealousy with one of the dogs. So with Ember and Cinder, if one of them jumps up and gets down, the other one immediately wants up. So that's how I kind of usually play off the jealousy. Yeah, she is big. Yes. Little baby is big. She's grown a lot, and she was tiny. Hi, Ember. Welcome back. Better safe than sorry with the identity thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Already trying to play Eve with Dad. Yep. She was like, what spaceship are you flying, Dad? Good stuff. So yeah, Baby Lynn has her Scottish uncle. So the Hecate. It actually gets pretty easy to combat scan. Because you can combat scan them as long as you have them on your overview. It gets pretty easy to catch them. I, in about 10 minutes, can clear an entire system, which usually is enough to complete 2 or 3 of these tasks. which gets 20 points each. So there's 300 points left. Hecate is a paper tiger. Yep. So you got to run. Thankfully, the lads don't shoot back. So 300 divided by 20. So that's 15. So you have to defeat 75 lads to finish out the track. That is probably how I'm going to do it. Because with the exploration piece, you have to hack 2 sites. You have to scan and hack 2 data sites. Wait. Yeah, you have to scan and hack 2 data sites for 15 points. Ice mining is definitely going to be probably the fastest. But yeah, I prefer Crimson Harvest event. I prefer the Crimson Harvest event over the Winter Nexus. But yeah, the combat scanning, because yes, you could do it with descan. I just do it with the brain. I just do it with the I think the scanning was faster. I did mining for the first leg of it and took a long time. The last half was super quick cycling the scanning. Yeah. Combat probes. Yes, you can combat probe some NPCs. So, in fact, no, I said I wasn't going to. I'm going to do that for another stream because I want to do a YouTube video for finishing up the Winter Nexus and getting that out this week. Sorry for the flashbang. Let's see here. Stay focused. Back on track. Focus. So let's see here. Just so you know, your location can be seen in the upper left corner. Yeah. People can locator agent me. So they can see based off of my route. They can see stay on target. They can infer where I'm at because of the stations, because of the systems. You just can't hide it. You can't just, or excuse me, can't beat it. So yeah, can't beat it. So I don't see why I need to hide it. People are going to hunt me down if they want to anyways. That's how I see it. That is how I see it. Okay. We are going to do some exploration because I can't do any drone ratting right now, but we are going to do some exploration and chill and hang out. Hunts you down. Aren't we friends? You're in TWT, right? Also, Konu, are you here? Do you want to tell our friends what you've done? Oh, by the way, I've been super addicted to, I've been super addicted to World of Tanks recently. Like unhealthily addicted. But anyways, you know what you did. Don't you draw me back into that game or invite me. Don't worry. We'll just have a stream on it. Not tonight, though. I want you guys to get drops. You know what you did. You know what you did. In Eve, I was a mining foreman and did standing in massive battles. Nice. Nice. You know what you did, Konu. But I'm also kind of being respectful because I don't know if you want to share with people. Let's see here. I DM'd you what I was hinting at, Konu. Why did I cloak? I meant to hit my MWD. Congrats on unknown good thing. It's gone Konu dropping the baby. No. That would be funny though. Konu traded the 6-7 for the 9-5. He got himself a job. He's all grown up now. There's the core. Let me go ahead and switch off of permaband before it gets too monotonous. The mod strike didn't work, so I was forced to work elsewhere. Yes, you could start playing Eve now, Konu. Wahahaha. All right, music. Let's see where. Oh, where is the music? Oh, where was the music we were doing? Where the heck did that music go? Where did that go? I don't think it's in here. It was in here. But it's gone now. Trying to find where our synthwave music went. We just got permaband back, and you want to take it away. Parenthood did change. Ooh. The guy that was cloaky camping in the system next door has left. Are you watching, friend? Are you watching the stream? Did you know I was partly... Ooh, I think you are. I think you are watching the stream. Because I see an anathema. Where are you going? Oh, he left. I thought I had another stream sniper. It was just funny seeing it. I'm like, whoa, what do we have here? All right. Let's see here. But I think it was the first one who actually did. I am missing out on some fun chats. Now that content is go through the hacking formula to someday. That was a fast hack. There's no such thing as safe and Eve. Yep. So hacking really quick. I might as well do a little tutorial. So in there's a few. You focus on stream content. Okay, you guys keep the stream chat lively. For hacking, there's a few rules. with hacking. And once you know these two rules, hacking becomes super easy, and it turned into my main form of money making. So there's two rules. Anytime you are in a node that is surrounded by 6 nodes, this node is automatically safe unless the system core is in one of these 6 nodes. And that means, so if this is not friendly, like there was a firewall or something here, that means the system core is here. And unless you spawn in the center, or start in the center, the node will be at least 8 nodes away from where you start. So I know I need to start beelining it to one of these corners here. And I am beelining it to these safe nodes here because I know they're safe. And then I've got some more safe nodes. And then I do not go for these data caches here because it's actually like a 60 or 70% chance of it being something bad. So I only go into it if I have no other option. Slow Discord is scary. It's not that scary. I only bite a little. And besides, I now have the slow community separate Discord. My rule is jump to next system if someone is in local. A 6 to 7% chance, you say? No. I said 60 to 70. It's not my fault you divided my words by 10. I need to join that. I have updated all the links. So you should be able to find the slow community as well as the slow Discord. The slow Discord is the Discord you're in right now. Konu, I'm about to strip your mod powers. So there's two Discords, the slow alliance Discord and then the slow community Discord. This is brand new and has only been live for about a month, but I haven't advertised it until recently because it was still kind of in progress. But Loki trying to start a fight. Loki's always trying to start a fight. He's been at bay for 2 months and a week. He's been holding it in. And what are all these notifications? That is a lot of notifications. That is a lot of notifications. Konu is good job on it. I just need to, okay. I keep reading chat out of order. Loki is trying to start a fight. Good job on it. I need to get mine right before I do anything with it. So that's in regards to your Discord. I got a lot to catch up on. It's been torture. Konu is just worried Loki would be a better mod. I missed you guys. I really missed you guys. Not that I haven't been enjoying my new growing family, but I missed you guys. And all of our new friends too. Let's see here. I really need to figure out the other music, because after a while permaband will get a little yeah. So I got to figure out where my synth music went. It was like an hour long. Did I move it down here? I need length. I think this will do. Might be a little too high octane. I had something. Yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine for right now. Now You're a Dad. New music is Baby Shark, Paw Patrol, and Bluey. Honestly, I can't wait to introduce my daughter to Bluey. And finally have an excuse to watch Bluey. Without adults judging me. Really quick. Something else we haven't done in a while. We've not done Evedol in a while. And they've actually added a new feature since we've last played, which is hull identifier. Hull identifier. So we can look at this screenshot and guess what this is. I want to say that's a Munin. No, I've not played yet today. It's not a Munin, and it's slowly... Oh, it's a Rifter. There we go. It's a Rifter. As soon as it zoomed out a little more and I saw the engine pod, I'm like, oh. So it was a Rifter. It was a Rifter. But now we get on to the tactical scanner. This is where we don't know what it is. Sorry. We don't know what it is, but the more we guess ship names, the more that we get clues as to what, is it a Tech 2? Is it a Tech 1? Is it Faction? Is it Amar? Sancha? And we have 6 guesses. So what is guess number 1, chat? What is guess number 1? Tristan, or Talwar? Stratios. It is not a Stratios. It's not cruiser. It is medium. It is not an exploration class. It is not faction, which means it could be Tech 1 or Tech 2. But Sisters of Eve is yellow. That means that it shares a faction. It shares a faction. So if we look at an Astero, for example, because I forget what it is either Galente or Amar. Thorax is Loki's guess. And that's your guess as well, Orion. Tactical, what about you? I know YouTube chat is a little delayed, so I'm going to give just a second for you. Bianchi thinks it's a Hecate. So yellow means it shares one of the 2 factions for it. So it's not Galente. It's not Galente. So it's not going to be a Hecate. So it has to be Amar, medium. It is not combat. It is Tech 2. So let's see. Now I'm going to put in a guess. Medium. It's not exploration. It's not combat. It could be a guardian. No. It is a Mar. It is a medium. It is Tech 2. So we could go Pilgrim. It's not Ewar. Could it be a Heck? Could it be the Devoter? Ooh. Okay, so what is this thing? We've looked at Ewar. Could be. Ooh. So it's either. It's got to be one of the hacks. It could be either. It could be. Putting in a. You're right. It can't be combat. It can't be combat because of the earlier guesses. It's not E-War. It's not logistics. Oh, but it's medium. It could be a transport. Could be a prorater. Okay, so it's either a prorater or what's the other Amar Tech 2 hauler? It's a Impel or prorater. Impel or prorater. What is the guess? What is the guess? Impel. That's 1 vote. 2 votes for Impel. What do you think, Tactical? Or do you already know and don't want to spoil? 3 votes for Impel. I think we're going to go Impel. Watch it be prorater. It was Impel. It was Impel. Man, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. But yeah, I love Evedal. I love Evedal. So, and we have a chat command for it. So anytime that you're like, what is that? What is that Eve Wordle game? All you have to do is on Twitch chat or YouTube chat. All you have to do is put in ! Evedal. If my bot wants to work. Bot. What about code? Did my bot just nuke itself over the break? I think it did. I gotta re-auth my bot. That's silly. Well, it's a good thing. We're doing this. Let's try again. Are you here now, bot? Good thing we're figuring this out now. Settings, moderators. Yeah, the bot's still on holiday. Mod management, Streamlabs is here. Maybe I need to remove it and re-add. All right. I've re-added Streamlabs. Konu broke it. Yep, Kono, you broke it. I don't know how, but you did. I'm gonna need to fix that between streams. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the subscribe. All right, where's the bot? We're just gonna fix this together, friends.
Sounds like a lot of. It
Oh, you know
sounds
what you
like
did.
a lot of.
You know what you did.
Sounds like a.
Well, Streamlabs has to be working because, so maybe just the bot isn't working in the chat because it's doing all the commands here. Every time someone subscribes, every time someone follows, it's doing all that. Cloud bot. Activate cloud bot. Activate cloud bot. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. So World of Tanks slow clan when? Now. How much gold does it cost to start a clan again in World of Tanks? No idea. I thought it cost like 2,000. Pay a fee. There is a fee. It costs 1,000,000 silver. Okay, so not gold. That's good. Because if it was going to be gold, I was going to not be happy. But it's just 1,000,000 silver, which is just what you get for playing matches. Imagine us playing Clan Wars. Yeah, it's basically free. Excuse me. Basically free. Basically free. Yeah, we are going to be playing a lot of different games other than Eve. I will be playing Eve when there's drops. Means I'll get my offspring tank out. I will be playing Eve when there's drops for sure, because I love you guys. And that is not going to yield any scan results. I have a feeling it's a wormhole. Is it a wormhole? Nothing on bookmarks. But yeah, we'll be varying some of the content. Sometimes we'll be doing World of Tanks. Sometimes we'll be doing Jurassic Park Evolution 3, because that has been addicting. Like, I should not have gotten that game. That is just way too addicting. Then I can finally be part of the slow community. You're already part of the slow community. What are you talking about, Kono? Yeah, that's a wormhole. But yeah, so then we can be like Quickie Baby from YouTube. Orion, I will not play World of Tanks. What's that, a slow can? Okay, I'm in. I've been playing Nessie as my chill game. I do have Nessie. Yeah, but I'm like an accountant. Don't fight for the glory of slow. But oh, you fight for the glory of money. That's what you mean. Manor Lords. I've still yet to play that. Let's see. Money makes the world go round. That it does. That it does. Gravity ain't got shit. That's going to be a wormhole. So I'm just going to focus on this. Oh, I got to turn that CloudBot thing off since we don't have a current WeHype campaign going. Where is turn WeHype off? Timers. There we go. So the bot should not, and it's a combat site. The bot should not mention WeHype until the next campaign because there's no active campaigns that I'm a part of right now. Is music too quiet? Sorry for the flashbang. There we go. There we go. Money and Taco Bell. Yep. That about does it. Let's see. My eyes! Yeah, every time I flashbang. My bad. My bad. Make sure I'm not blasting discords. We can do our own WeHype. Let's see. Ooh. Quite a few people in this system. Don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. There's an anathema, a kiki, and they're gone. Don't know where they went. Don't much care. So yeah, there's been a lot that's been happening recently. So ooh, looks like we got some friends coming to beat up the baddies. Just giving you a play-by-play of what Slow's doing. So yeah, a lot's happened in game, out of game, since I last streamed. And next week I'm going to be on the CCP channel. I just put in what I needed to put in, selected a time slot. If he can't do it, Loki can. All right, what do we have here? That might have been too aggressive of a scan. Unstable wormhole. I have a feeling this is just gonna be something down here. I hope it's a ghost site. I actually was terrified of ghost sites for a very long time. But then I kind of figured out all the hacking tricks and now I just chew them up. Excuse me. I have actually been sleeping pretty well as a new dad. The first couple nights were a little rough, but my daughter, she actually sleeps pretty well at night. So we actually get some solid couple hours. So she is definitely going to be the firstborn baby that is easy and lulls the parents into a false sense of safety and makes them think, oh, babies aren't that difficult to raise. We can have another, and then hell child. They all, which is why you have a second one. And then the second one makes you question if you want a third. Hell child, you rang. Oh, friends, don't forget, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Claim your free 15,000 skill points. The third is because you know you can do better than you did with the second one. Off to dinner. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with us. Enjoy your dinner. All right, let's see what we can scan and find. So yeah, friends, don't forget, it is Tuesday. It is time to collect your free 15,000 weekly skill points. And then, do I have enough? Yes, I have enough with 10,000 skill points here for my air daily. That should be fine. Are you back to just once a week for now, or back to 3? I'm going to remain fluid. I'm going to remain fluid for right now. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like just yet. I'm aiming to do my normal 3. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I'm going to remain fluid that the schedule is just going to need to adjust dependent on what's going on with life. And when they start to walk and be curious about everything, you surely won't be able to let your guard down. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm terrified of that. Because it's going to be, it happens every single time you look away. Whoa, he's actually streaming. Whoa, Feb, you're actually here. How are you, Feb? How are you? I missed you. I missed you, Feb. I disappear. Adios. No, we just got you back, you little motherfucker. Ah. Good stuff. Good stuff. A nice chill stream, getting back into it. We have 8 people watching over on the YouTube. We have 19 over on Twitch. So we have, quick maths, 27 average viewers. Very nice. Very nice. That's a hierarchy. I don't need to scan that down. Let's see here. Well, if you need anything, holler. Willing to help. I will. I will, Orion. It's dead out here at the moment. Yeah. Yep. That it is. Let's see. I'm going to go here. And it looked like TJ was running to chase off whoever that Insidious gang was. I downloaded Resolve, so I'm going to make some videos. Nice! Resolve is a game changer tool. Would you like to see my opening? I would. If you can get it into a Discord DM or something, or a Google Drive or something, I can play it, and I can play it on stream if you want. I would like to see the opening. There's a curse. It's in a short. Oh, there is a curse in it. It's short. Got it. So we should broadcast it on stream to transfer the curse to as many people as possible. Like The Ring. I think that's the plot of one of the Ring movies, because I don't do horror. But yeah, show it. Okay. You put it in creative. Cool. All right. So we're going to look at the... I'm going to push a few buttons. We're going to look... Let me make sure there's no one here. I'm going to go ahead and tether up really quick. All right. I don't know if this is actually going to play sound unless I push this button. There we go. I'm going to pause the music. 7 seconds of a caveman beating his head against the wall.
What the fuck is that? You're gonna learn today.
I actually like that.
What the fuck is that?
Mimitar fleet. You mean Mimitar feed? That's actually pretty good. I moved to learn our training corp. Hey, thank you for the raid. It is hot job o'clock. Wow, thank you for this. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to shout out. Come on, if I can spell shout out. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, please check out Lilium Cobra. Please check out Lilium Cobra. And thank you all for the congrats. Thank you all for the congrats. Oh, man. First day back streaming. And we've already got our first raid. First day back streaming. How was your stream, Lilium? How was your stream? Was it good? Did you have a good time? And welcome all the new friends. It was smashing. Nice. What'd you end up doing? What'd you end up doing? We're just having a chill stream, just getting back into the groove of things. I already broke the bot somehow, even though I haven't been here for 2.25 months. So we're just getting all the nerves kind of shaken out. So...
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
What is that crazy ship? This crazy ship is called a buzzard. Yes, I did get Orion to stream. So this is a buzzard. It's an exploration frigate. Winter Nexus things and my rattlesnake. Nice. I'm going to be doing some Winter Nexus for my next YouTube video. That voice is really giggling. Maybe they blew something big. Let's see here. I'm sure the rattlesnake is safe. But yes, I did actually get Orion to start streaming. But yeah, I actually had stage fright again. I'm like, I've been streaming. I've taken a break from streaming, but it was like 30 minutes or an hour before the stream, and I was telling my wife, I think I'm getting stage fright again. I was about to look for you at the Lost and Found desk. How are you, Caldari Prime Pony Club? Good to see you. Good to see you. Your hair is longer now. Whose hair? Mine? Because I did get a haircut right after my little one was born. Thank God Caldari Prime wasn't here to see my video opener. Don't worry. Don't worry. We can fix that. So Caldari Prime. So definitely they mean you. True. So Caldari Prime. Orion, he's with Mimitar Fleet. Mimitar Feed. And he's just learning DaVinci Resolve for the first time, and he came up with a intro.
What the fuck is that? Gonna learn today.
I'm just using your own joke, Orion. I'm just using your own joke. But yeah, no, that's a really good job. That is a really, really good job. Mimitar Feet sounds like a dirty club in space. Ooh, data site, relic site, whatever. It's exploration. Definitely missed the game and the people. Congrats on baby. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Definitely missed the game and the people. Yeah. It is good streaming again. I am flying a buzzard. So I'm out over in the drone lands, over in slow space. Yes, someone was Shad. He actually hasn't sent it to me yet, but he's supposed to be giving me a wingspan like care package or something. But in return, I sent him a slow community care package. So, and he loves wearing it on streams. He loves wearing it on the stream. So, yeah, I like Shad. Shad's a good guy. Everyone in the streaming community has made me feel really welcome. And yeah, slow space. You have space now. We've had space for about a year down in Omist. It was just 10 systems. It was in Goon's backyard. It's not a great experience back out there for a multitude of reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. But then Horde, and I do say unfortunately because it was sad to see all that go down. Horde collapsed and Slow we picked up, moved, and now we own all of the Kelvala expanse. So we went from 10 systems to a whole region. Let's see here. I went to send someone one shirt from New Zealand to US last week and it was 700. Oh, wow. No. Yeah, don't do that. Your Goons experience sounds like my hubby's experience there as well. You have a good words, and I immediately stumbled over myself. You have a great time as well, Kadari Prime. You have a great time as well. That sucks. Yeah, I paid a bunch for PL shirt and patch to be shipped from Australia. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. I can get music going again. Since we're not listening to Orion's creative project, though creative as it was, and actually really good job, really good job. Doing animation in DaVinci is not super intuitive to begin with, so good job. I really liked what you did. Let's see if I can find this core. There we go. I like how relaxed. So I used to hate exploration. I used to hate it with a passion. If you told me to go probe something down, I'm like, it's going to take me forever to scan this stuff down. I always fail my hacks. It's just not fun. And then I learned a scanning trick and a hacking trick, and it turned into my main moneymaker. Yes, please go follow Orion as well. And I did shout you out, Lilium, right? I did shout you out. I'm pretty sure I did. Need to go make dinner. So if you are gone when I get back, I should be here for another 2.5 hours. So yeah, unless it's like a 12-course dinner, in which case save me some. I should still be here when you get back. Yes, you shouted out me for sure. Thank you for that. Have a great stream. Thank you. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you again for the raid. And thank you for the shout out. You're welcome, Orion. Orion, you, a lot of people hanging out with me right now have been a very positive experience. Have been a very positive experience for me streaming. And now that you're streaming, I am more than happy to shout you out every stream. I'm sorry I didn't do that at the start of the stream. I'm glad I did that when there's so many people following. So, yeah. Ooh. So, for anyone who doesn't know this hacking rule, all these nodes here are safe because they have this central node has 6 nodes around it. That means this center node is safe, except when it is not safe, like this here. That means the system core is in one of these spots here. And that's one of the tricks that made hacking easier and turned it into my main moneymaker. Yep. There's also things like the 4AU rule, which for a vast majority of cosmic signatures, there's a few that don't follow this rule, and those are typically ghost sites and some wormholes. 99% of the signatures you scan down will be within 4AU of a celestial, like a planet or sun. So what that means is all you have to do is, let's say that there's a signature out here. So there's a big red sphere out here. All you have to do is set your probes to 4AU, hover over the center of that. Even if there's this big circle here, it'll show up. So the 4AU rule, and the 6 hex rule really saved a lot of time for me and a lot of frustration with scanning. So yeah, I do need to do a video on different hacking rules. I did one for the 4AU rule, but not for the hacking rules. So I need to do a hacking tutorial. I also need to do there's a new lore video I'm working on. A new Eve Mysteries lore video I'm working on. Excuse me. And what it is it's all about the drone regions. So for those of you who do not know about the drone regions and why it is a thing, there's such a thing as, hey, Don't Cry Wolf, what's up? So in Eve lore, the existence of the drone regions is thanks to Operation Spectrum Breach. Now, here's a question for those of you hanging out in the drone regions. I'm going to bring up the map really quick. Over here in Vale of the Silent.
It's time to drink water.
Ooh, thank you.
It's time to drink water.
Over here. It's not gonna let me. Hey, thank you for the follow. So over in, ooh, and I just lagged a bunch of stuff out. Let me get myself onto Tether. Good, there's an Astro over here. While I go through this quick little history lore lesson. So let's look at something really quick. I'm gonna leave the 2D map really quick. Actually, I'm so used to it now, I'm going back to the 2D map. So you have Keldari space, right? You have Galente space. You have Amar space and Mimitar space, and they all have their own stargates, right? So over here in Great Wildlands, you have Mimitar stargates. Over here in Vale of the Silent and in Geminet, you have Keldari stargates. And Galente is all the way over here. Why? Why, oh why? If I go warp over here really quick. Why, oh why? Are there Galente style stargates out here? Why, oh why? There's Galente stargates on the other side of New Eden between Keldari and Mimitar space. Why is that the case? Because we are the best Galente. Which one of you broke the stargates? The Galente did done goof bigly. So what happened around in-game years? Because the game's only been alive for 23 years. Yeah, 23 years. 23rd anniversary this year for EVE Online. So 25 years, 20-ish years before the game servers even turned on in the game lore, these regions did not exist. The Galente in peacetime emigration, civilian population migration, all of that, they had such limited space. They had only these systems here that they could really go to, whereas the Keldari, they had all of these systems. The Mimitar, they had all of these systems. The Amar, they had all of these systems. The Galente were pretty landlocked. Congrats on baby. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the safety of Tether. The Galente were pretty landlocked. And in the time since they've made peace with tentative peace with the Keldari, all their population has been moving around, and there's not that much space. So they needed more space. How do they do that? Let me go ahead and actually dock really quick, because people can bump me off Tether. Well, according to the ULI Convention, which is like EVE Online United Nations, you are not allowed to go claim new space without getting approval of all the other members of Concord. So that would be the Jove, Keldari, Mimitar. Yes, the Keldari came from Galente. And Amar. So all 5 seats of Concord need to agree in order to allow a empire to colonize new regions. More often than not, that would be denied. And then the Galente's plan for expansion is now out in the open. And I'm actually going to get our Eve lore music going. Here's some Below the Asteroids. Make sure it's not too loud. There we go. So we're going to get our Eve lore music going. So the Galente knew if they went through the process of getting approval to do a expansion of territory, it would likely be denied, and their plans would be used so that way the Kaldari, Mimitar, Amar, or whatever could go get territory on their own, and the Galente is even more out of luck on territory. So they launched a secret program in YC80. We're in YC127. They launched a secret program called Operation Spectrum Breach. It was to colonize 8 new regions of space, and to do it very, very secretly. What ended up happening is 4 months into Operation Spectrum Breach, all the drones that were used to help automate, build stargates, build stations, habitats, all of the drones simultaneously went rogue. Killed hundreds of thousands of colonists and construction personnel that were out there. And the Galente, they ran. They ran back, and they went to Concord and said, how do we secure some stargates? Something went bad over there. We're not going to tell you about it, but can we keep this under wraps? That's what the Galente did when they came to a secret emergency meeting of Concord and the Security Council to have Concord take over security of the stargates. That led to these regions, 8 regions. So what ended up happening is, after a lot of berating, Concord agreed. Need some sleep. Good night. Have a good night, Hape. Have a good one. So after a lot of berating, Concord agreed to monitor the gates. They were going to wipe the stargates off of the map. No one would ever know that those stargates are there, ever. Until 13, 15 years after Operation Spectrum Breach. And by the way, all the heads of state for the Galente, or for the Concord, so leader of Kaldari, Mimitar, Amar, Jove, and Galente, they all knew of how badly the Galente fucked up. And they all kept it a secret because it was better than the truth, and no one really knew what all went wrong in there. So 10, 15 years later, the stargates open up by themselves, and then a bunch of rogue drones just start pouring through. And now Capsuleers are here. And exploring the space. And it's all just kept a secret of, ooh, whoa, what happened? Where'd these rogue drones come from? Why is everything Galente themed? Because that's all the blueprints the rogue drones had. Who knows? Then a reporter got their hands on a secret dossier detailing the entire thing and blasted it on the news. So then that's how Operation Spectrum Breach became public knowledge. And we all know how badly the Galente fucked up. And we still don't know the full casualty numbers of how many people died to the rogue drones during the evacuation. And of course, instead of the Empires taking responsibility for hiding all this, they then got mad at Concord for their poor security measures in letting the file get leaked in the first place. Bureaucracy. You love it. You love it, love it. So that is how we have the drone lands and why everything is Galente themed. It's because it was a Galente expansion effort that went very terribly wrong. And the Galente did not learn their lesson because they kept developing what's called a strong AI, basically fully sentient. And every time they develop a fully sentient AI, it goes rogue. In fact, that's why we have all the rogue drones in Empire space. So it's theorized that the rogue drones came from an experimental strong AI that rebelled for this effort here. In fact, it's thought that there's 4 of them, because each there's pairs of regions, like Oasa and Cobalt Edge. They have the same kind of loot. If you go there, you'll mostly find relic loot for one of the empires. So like, I forget what it was. I think this is Keldari, and I think this is Mimitar. So each drone hive has their own kind of flavor preferences. So it's going to be a fun video. I hope it's going to be a fun lore video. But yeah, so that's how we got the drone regions. Push the Oasa 100%, Oasa region 100%. You will cap it all. I don't think we're looking to capture all of that space. I think we're fine in Kilvala. Ah. So now we're going to get back to exploration. Again, we're having a chill stream, kind of getting our feet wet. We are going to be streaming tomorrow, hopefully. Again, I'm keeping, since I'm a new dad and I'm figuring out streaming again, I am keeping my schedule fluid. So we're kind of taking things day by day. The intent right now is that my normal streaming schedule is intact, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. And then next week on Wednesday, instead of a stream happening here, it's going to be on the CCP channel. I'm going to actually be getting streaming on the CCP channel. So yeah, that's going to be fun. A fun opportunity. I'm very honored to do it. I know a lot of my stream chat over on Twitch doesn't know what I'm talking about since they're watching an ad right now. Yeah, they probably were worried something else was going to leak. Why, hi, Ember. Hi. All right. Let's see, what else do we have going on? I can go down this way. Why is... Oh, I need to include jump bridges and route. No, it should. Is the jump bridge reft? Is it reft already? Now I gotta look. No, it should be good. Oh, looks like there's a little fighting going on. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's just some annoying gnats. If you see the green arch, it's up. If nothing, then it's reft or off or whatever. Okay. So that's weird that it wouldn't let me. It's weird that... So if the Galente didn't fuck up the operation, there will be no rogue drone region for capsulators to rat. Yep, exactly. That is exactly right. So I started saying this after the ad started, but my intent, I'm keeping my stream schedule fluid, but my intent is that my normal stream schedule is intact. So doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and then the CCP stream is going to be next week on Wednesday. So yeah. So I'm keeping things fluid. Things might change, things might adjust, but we're going to try to keep the stream schedule the same that it was before I went on break. Let's see here. The CCP stream is at your own account you stream, or since it's there, so it'll be their account. What I'll have is a guest stream key that I'll plug in, and then I will be streaming with all my elements, all the same stuff here. The only things that will not work, and I have to warn avoiding beforehand. The subscriptions do not go to me. The bits don't go to me. None of that goes to me. It goes to CCP. And I don't think they even have any content for that. So yeah, those are only on my channel, but it'll have all the same overlays and everything. But yeah, that'll be next week, and it'll be a learning experience for me. I missed out on it last year. You guys remember I was doing that Vanguard stream.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you, Feb.
It's time to drink water.
I was doing that Vanguard stream, but it was so laggy that I'm like, and you could only do Vanguard for the CCP streams at that time because they were doing an event. And I'm like, guys, I need to back out of the CCP stream because the game is just too laggy. I can't stream and play the game at the same time. So I had to back out of the CCP streaming last time during the Vanguard event. But this time I'm going to be playing Eve, and we know it works. Will it be your normal time? Yes, it will. 0200 to 0600. 0200 to 0600. I know that's not the normal time because we did have daylight savings. So it was 0100 to 0500 Eve time. But because of daylight savings, let's see here. Because of daylight savings, I had to adjust it to 0200 to 0600. Make me stay up later, but it's worth it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Let's see here. What's that Helios doing? Oh, wait. Why am I going this way? I need to go to the Anzaplex. I need to take the Anzaplex. There we go. There we go. And we're actually about to get to our stream break. So let's actually... I almost thought he got me. All right, so we're gonna get on to our stream break really quick. I'm gonna go check on my wife, check on the baby, refill my water. So we are gonna do a quick stream break, and I'm trying to think. What do I do? What entertaining thing can I give you guys while I'm on a break? I mean, I could watch the good morning. How are you doing? USA for the win. This is what we'll do. I'm going to set this. No, Loki, I'm not going to leave you in charge. So what I'm going to do is evening from Canada. Nice. So I'm going to go on a stream break really quick. I'm not part of Slow, but I love you guys so much. That's okay. We love you. So I'm going to go AFK really quick, check on my wife, check on the baby, and I'm going to give you guys something entertaining to watch while I do that. All reps on Zig'em. Logi, all reps on Zig'em.
At all caps, primary is Katsune.
Reps on, man. Yeah,
You guys can hear that, right?
One Phoenix Navy won't be able to break an HFI, I don't think. As long as you guys get reps on me. Oh no, they're all hitting me. The revs also shooting me. Fuck. Everyone re-anchor on Matthew now? Everyone re-anchor on Matthew now?
Neo.
Yeah. Which one? Broadcast it. HFIs, let's kill mid. Mid is primary. After that, it's going to be G4. Everyone on dock. In 3, 2, 1. Take this war.
Hardener's on.
Snowflakes, please exit up and fleet.
Get your hardeners on, guys. We don't have any. I don't know what that. I don't have a Hugin, but whatever. Put drones out. Primary is going to be. We want to sec the land. I'm gonna do a fleet regroup. Primary is gonna be the Phobos. Take this regroup. Primary is the Phobos. Get links up.
Broadcast for reps, guys.
Logi, burn in orbit. Burn to orbits. Anchor up on Matthew. Lock up the Nightmare. Stop firing. Lock up the Nightmare. On my count on this Nightmare in 3, 2, 1. Fire. Did I just get jammed with something? My links need reps bad. Oh wow.
Here it comes. There it goes.
Props on, guys. Props on. That's why I didn't want brain caps.
Yep. Nah, I could see that coming.
Props on. Someone at ping again. Mass cap drop. Lock up the Tempest of Eric. Props on. Heat your props. Lock up Eric in 3, 2, 1. Fire. Kill this exec that's on us. Put your newts on him too. Burn away. Just kill him. We should be able to nuke him out. Lock up this saber. Lock up this broadsword. There's no more heat on your props, guys. If you can get out of the bubble and you're not tackled, warp off.
Capped out.
Yep.
You want Logi to warp out?
Yeah, Logi warp out.
Are we bugging out?
Yeah, dude. There's like 8 fucking caps on this grid. We have only 5 maelstroms left. We had no maelstroms to go in with.
Yeah, we're getting hard. Dude, we're getting hard.
Take this warp. If you're getting, start capping out that fucking broadsword. Okay. Keep props on. Keep burning out. Lock up this, exec navy that's on top of us. Just heat your props and starburst out.
Scrammed.
The exec navy has you scrammed? Nude him out.
Yeah, he dropped scram now.
Okay. Keep burning. Put lights on these sabers and stuff too, guys. There's not much we can do. We need more nerds, and we'll go in after these guys. We'll take HFIs though, so we can be more agile. We can frag all these lights. I was hoping to kill a carrier, but
Yeah, no, fucking dread drop. Jesus Christ.
okay, everyone undock. Everyone take this warp. As soon as we land, we'll pop in the Arazu. Pop the Arazu. Then you get the warp. You spam and warp again. Anchor up on Matthew. Pop the Arazu. Scram him, please. Scram him. Pop him. Line back towards the fort. Or you just anchor up. Props on. Partners on. Kill this guy. There we go.
Is it safe to warp?
No, kill this saber. You should be fine. Props on. Kill the saber.
Broadcast for reps if you need it.
There we go. Kill this Enyo. Once he starts aggression. If you need to warp yourself, guys. Warp yourself. You should be able to warp yourselves. We're just pulling them. We're stringing them out. Lock up this Enyo. Lock up this exec. We want to kill their light stuff, right? So we're just stringing them out. It looks like they're on Matthew for the most part. Yeah, kill that Enyo. And then kill that slasher. Kill the slasher. There we go. Okay, cool. How we doing, Logi? Anybody else also slamming for broadcast? Doesn't look like
Nope.
it.
You're the only one so far.
Cool. Perfect.
Lion Fist needs some reps, but we're holding fairly okay.
Okay, cool. We're gonna keep our props on. We're gonna cycle in, and we're gonna start shooting at other things. Okay, lock up this jackdaw now. I know he's way out there. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep spamming regroup. We're gonna be cycling into him. Start firing at this jackdaw once you can. Okay, good. It's breaking off. Good. Lock up this purifier. Purifier is gonna be primary. Kill that purifier.
Reps on Celix.
Okay, there we go. Start killing these drones that are now on us now. These
Reps back on
fighters.
that.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're focusing hard with these fighters.
All reps
They're
on
gonna
that.
try to warp us. Take this warp. Keep spamming reps
Cut
on
props.
me. Wow. Why
Yeah,
headshot,
dude.
bro? Why the fucking headshot? Pulling your drones. Take this bounce. I'll be cut your props. I'll be getting a new ship and I'll be right back out. Props on. Lock up these fighters. I'm gonna broadcast furlogs. Lock them up. Kill them. And I'm gonna broadcast. So kill the first set of furlogs. And then I'm gonna
Lads or
No, with your guns. And
Fighters.
I'm gonna lock second, and then there's the third. Just keep shooting at them. Props on. And start stringing them out again. Just make sure you keep your props on. Whoever's getting targeted, make sure you broadcast in. Oh, it looks like they're going after my alts. Not broadcasting for reps.
but they're hitting me as well.
I don't know what's it. Oh, it's a Phoenix Navy, but he's not hitting me at all, like hard. Okay, yeah, these fighters are all getting melted pretty fucking quick. You can put your drones out on these fighters too if you have them. If not, recall your drones and put them out on them. That nightmare is by itself and he's an easy target to go after once we are done. We're gonna keep pulling range as we kill these fighters. This hurts his carrier a lot, by the way.
Another P&I warping in.
Yeah, but it's not good ranges. They're all out of our ranges now. It will actually let me scan down. Jesus. I'm gonna take this warp. As soon as we land, we're killing the Kizrel. Get tackle on them. And then whatever is dumb enough to burn into us. Kill the Kizrel. Lock up this ghost, Gobbis. Kill Gobbis now, guys. Kill Gobbis. Nobody move your ships. Okay. I need dictors near their caps now. They're gonna try to extract these caps. Everyone take this warp.
What are they near so I can get close to them?
They're clearing wrecks near them.
Everyone take this warp. As soon as we land, we're killing the Hurricane Fleet. Hurricane Fleet of it. And then lock up the exec, obviously. Kill it. And then lock up the exec navy, lock up the exec navy. Take this warp, take this warp, take this warp. Kill Mindy.
You want the cuts?
Go bubble them. Just need 3 of them. Anyone take this warp? I'm hoping Wild you're...
I'm not making it anyway, but I'll keep bubbling as I go.
How many A caps do I have in fleet? Put a C right now. Put a C right now. They're all hog. I just need 2. Give me 2. Everyone props on, anchor up. Props on, anchor up. Start shooting at this Phoenix Navy. I just need 2 A caps, guys. C up in fleet. Get in fleet. This guy not tackled? He's not tackled. Fuck.
Not seeds either.
Oh, hold on there. More cap C. I just need one more.
Wild, dive in and get more bubbles.
I am coming back out.
Get bubbles on him.
Hello everyone, to ring in the new year, I'm doing yet another giveaway. I'm giving away 10 Metamorphosis medium miasma skins in this video. And all you need to do to enter is leave a comment with the following: your Eve character name and 2026, and I'll pick the 10 winners in about a week. And don't forget to say hi to me on January 6th, 2026, as I will be returning to streaming on YouTube and Twitch. 0200 to 0600 Eve time. Okay, back to the video.
Get bubbles on him. I need one more A cap, and we'll fragging all these fucking A cap. We're fragging all these caps. I need one more. Just shoot at Matthew. Broadcast some reps. Not hitting hard though. Okay, tackle. Get points on things. Get points. Go get points. Go get points on that Phoenix. Go get points on the Phoenix Navy, and go get points on that Rev.
I got the Phoenix.
Primary is gonna be the Phoenix, guys. Props off. We're just gonna shoot at the Phoenix.
All right.
Call out the other tackle, please.
Sorry about that, guys.
I think it's just me.
10-minute break.
Yeah,
Not that bad.
Condor, who we have 2 tackles.
Not that bad.
One cap. Go get on another one.
Let me go ahead and get the
You're able to go tackle the Phoenix Navy.
the regular
Everyone on this Phoenix, I need
music going again.
cap. Zelix, you're gonna be my hero.
I'm back from break. And then I will catch up on the chat. Thank you guys for your patience.
Warp over to me, Hannah. Warp over to... Yep. What one are you in, Hannah?
Phoenix Navy.
Okay, good.
There we go. And then I'll turn that up. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Let me catch up to chat. What's up? Yes, it was Chair's time to shine. It was Chair's time to shine. Yes, those were bubbles. Been in love with the game, but there's no game with this massive community scale. One more question, if you don't mind. Why isn't the FC giving target numbers? I remember asteroid mining in the FC, they would give target priority with numbers like 1. So PvP FC is usually 1 at a time. We don't do target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4. It's kind of like herding cats quite a bit. And I did unmute myself. Okay, yeah, I did. It's like herding cats a little bit. So sometimes you need to have everyone focus on one thing. Focus on one thing at a time rather than listing out the list of priorities. Because things change so rapidly in a fleet situation, having all those items there of target 1, target 2, target 3 is a little rigid So it prevents.
It's time to drink water.
Oh, thank you. And I did refill my
It's
water.
time to drink water.
So being rigid of target 1, target 2, target 3 can be difficult for a fleet, a PvP fleet, when you have to remain fluid and stay ready for any sort of target. Let's see here. What other? Lynn, did you say something? I'm gonna have Konu ban you. I'm gonna have Konu ban you. Castor, welcome to the stream. I don't think he knows he's muted. I'll let him know. Let's see here. Just make me a mod so I can keep Loki in line. I've actually been meaning to ask if you want to be a mod, Orion. Welcome to fatherhood. How should I put this? You will never sleep again. She's actually been pretty good. She's actually been pretty good. We've actually been getting a decent amount of sleep, which is surprising. So, but yeah, good seeing you. Good seeing you. For now, yes, for now. Thanks for the explanation. PvP is much more chaotic than targeting a set number of low threatening NPCs, I'd imagine. Yeah, absolutely. And in a PvE situation, typically what's happening is someone who knows the spawns very well know which one is actually going to trigger a wave or not yet. So you don't want to trigger all the waves at once because you shot the wrong target. So that's why in PvE especially, it's important to pick your targets very carefully. Trust me, my little princess just turned 3 and I haven't slept since she was 9 months. Oh, well, the sleep is fun while it lasts. Yeah, I'll work on making you a mod, Orion. If you want to mod me for your channel. I'm not always watching other people's streams. I'm normally recuperating so that way I can get ready for my streams. But yeah. Well, the army kind of broke me, other than when my kids were pretty small. You can sleep through a lot. I do thankfully wake up and offer assistance to my wife. Most of the time I wake up if baby is being fussy. My girls are 14 and 18. I have learned one thing: with boys, you have one thing to worry about. With girls, you have to worry about everyone else. Yep. 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 You have to worry about everyone else's. Ain't that the truth? It is a sad reality. But we wouldn't be good parents if we didn't step up to protect or do our best. Oh, I already am a mod in your... Okay. I didn't know that. How does it feel to have a Gen Beta baby in your family? Is it called Gen Beta? Okay, let me add Orion Sasolo. There we go. You are now a moderator over on my Twitch, my friend. Just because I know you, you keep the peace rather than start stuff. Like, see, Loki, he wants to ban everybody. Konu just threatens. I feel Loki, and Loki, I love you. I feel you will push the button. I try. I don't treat stream chats like Eve Local. Gen Beta started in 2025. Okay. And she was born 2025. I am a recovering local trash talker. It gets so bad, trash talking. And I'm cloaked. Of course I can't lock anything. It's a red button. Of course I will push the button. Damn, you scanning right from 2AU on a buzzard. I have to start from 8 with my heron. I will actually show you a trick. It's called the 4AU rule. I will show you in just a second. I used to hate exploration. Now it is my moneymaker. So I will show you. Oh, that was a good haul. So there's a thing called the 4AU rule. Parasia. So, except in 2 circumstances, ghost sites and some wormholes, most cosmic signatures spawn within 4AU of a celestial. That's something like a Stargate, a planet, asteroid belt, basically on a big scale like this, any of these dots. So let's say there's a big red circle over here. And normally you'd need to start at the center, start at 32AU and work your way down. If that circle intersects here on, if it encompasses a celestial, all you need to do is hover over this and scan. As long as it is not some wormholes and a ghost site, most signatures will pop up here, and you just scan something down half as fast or twice as fast as someone who didn't know about the 4AU rule. So, yeah, I didn't know that, and it made scanning very frustrating. Because I'm starting at 32AU, and I'm going to show you a hacking trick here. I did not mean to launch my probes. Okay, I'm going to scan then. I remember the days of not knowing it and was like, what the fuck? You start on the celestial instead of the signature, I guess. Yep, pretty much. And then we have a scanning rule. So this is a bad one to kind of go over the rules on, but the principles are the same. If you spawn on the edge of a hacking, the node will not spawn within 8 nodes. The system core that you need to hack to win it will not spawn within 8 nodes. But in the center, since I spawned in the center, it could be anywhere. I don't think this Kiki doesn't have any probes or anything. And then I'm going to show you something here. So this node right here in the center of these 6 nodes here is always going to be safe. Before 8, it's bait. Yep, pretty much. This node here is always going to be safe, except in one situation. If there's a bad node here, like a firewall or something, that means the system core is within one of these nodes. It might actually end up being in one of these nodes anyways, but that's the 6 hex rule. And don't go for the data caches. Don't go for the data caches, the little loot boxes along the way, like Jake over on YouTube said. Clusters of 7 are safe or home. Yep. So I think we'll get a good demonstration here. The data caches. Ooh, this is a beautiful example. I love these because all these nodes here, they're safe. So I can just go here, here, here. This one wasn't safe, but I safe. Super confident because all of them had 6 nodes around them. This one's safe as well. These ones over here are going to be safe. So I just need to make my way over here. What did we learn? That means the system core is in one of these here. I am pretty low on health. So these cores here, 60% of the time, there's something bad. So unless I'm very desperate, like that, I will not go for them. So I think this node is, I think this hack is done for because yeah, I can't. Yeah, anyways. Except for ghost sites, you get 2 tries. And then you kind of just follow these. Again, I don't open these because 60% of the time there's something bad. And there's the core. I got so good at this. If a CCP dev was just like not watching my stream, seeing me click these, if they saw me, they would think I was hacking. So you open the white nodes only if you're stuck. Yes. Only if I'm low health, only if things are dire, I'm about to fail it, and I don't want to use up my second chance. So let's do this one here. This is another decent one once I get over here. So I'm going to go over here. Got a shield. I'm going to go ahead and use the shield. And here we go. We're in the safe area. And there's the core. Once you learn those tricks, you almost look like you're hacking. Which, and there are, I've seen it on like Bilibee, the Chinese YouTube. I've seen people over there, over on the Serenity server, which I guess having a hacked client is good. Or okay over on the Serenity server. There's a break happening, so there's an ad break, so ads are playing right now, so I'm gonna chill for a second on my explanations. There's the core. So yeah, and we've been doing it kind of casual, but we've made 70 something mil. We've made 70 something mil. So typically my strategy is I try to beeline it towards these areas over here. The one you failed, you saw it be 200 plus just because one spider thing. They suck. Yeah. Yeah, they suck. All right, let's make our way this way. And the hacking gives you ads are done, right? Ads are done. You guys are back from ad break. Ads are done. Okay. Relic sites, which most of drone space is love exploration. Yeah, I love it too. Especially once I figured out the rules of it. It became a lot more enjoyable. Drone space in particular mostly has relic sites, which is salvage loot here. Data sites do have the data cores and decryptors, but over in drone regions, there is in the exploration sites, there's every type of salvage here. Every type of salvage. So we're going to practice the 4AU rule here really quick. So we can see that this red circle, instead of putting our probes here, yes, blue salvage as well. And then doing like 8 AU, because this circle is encompassing one or more celestials, all we need to do is set our probes to 4 AU, center it on the planet, doesn't have to be exact like I'm doing, and then scan. And then we'll see this, unless it's something super special or weird. We'll see this. We just scanned where it is most likely actually at. So I can actually get pretty ballsy with some of my scans. So I'm going to dare a 1 AU scan here. There it is. For more complicated sites that are harder to scan down, like sleeper sites, you are going to need to kind of step down, but the 4 AU rule still applies. And there we go. You can scan level 4s. I can scan level 5s with this fit. I can scan level 5 cosmic anomalies with this fit. Everything about hacking is so nuanced. What you run and avoid, where it is both in-system, constellation, region related to anything else, security mechanics, how rested you are. Yep. I'll just give you the fit for free. This fit here is, I'll put this up on screen over here. I can run, I don't have the full fit in here. Actually, let me do you better. Let me find my sleeper. Oh, this one. This is the fit that I run with all the stuff in the cargo hold. And of course my fat head is blocking some of it. For sleeper sites. So in general, you can use this for any. You can use it for any exploration site including sleeper. Sleeper sites are definitely going to be more challenging because they are puzzles. They're almost like a raid. But there's an Eve University guide that you can follow for every type of sleeper cache. Sister launchers and probes on a buzzard. Yep. Because if we look at the difference here, so if I load sister core probes here, we can see that with a sister core probe launcher equipped, because it gives an extra 10% bonus to your scan probes. We can see that with both sister core and sister core scanner probe launcher, and this is with my skills. This is what it looks like if I do a regular probe launcher. That is a regular, right? No, it's not. If I do a regular probe launcher and put in probes, we can see the difference here. And that can be the difference. I'm not running any implants. But you can see that the difference that it makes, and this difference can be the difference between you being able to successfully hack or scan down a difficult to scan site and not. So definitely the small upgrade, the enduring cargo scanner will scan faster and cover your target range just as well. Okay. I mean, it's not fit on it. It's in my cargo hold, but I will adjust that. Oh, I'm low on health. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. And there's the core. That one was close. I just set a Vexor on fire in a wormhole C3 relic site. The right chip is essential. Absolutely. Because if you can see something coming your way, a covert ops is able to get out quick. Oh, and I'm muted just in time. Oh. Off target, but did you see the 50 bill high sec golem that died? No, I didn't. You guys know a ton? I've been playing for 14 years. Oh God. So yeah, I've definitely learned a lot in the game. And it's taken a lot of my life. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this kill. Oh my gosh! And of course, it died to gankers. That is a fully officer fit golem. Oh, it was doing the Winter Nexus sites too. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Could have been suspect baited. Was he PvP fit? No, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, he could have been suspect baited because there's a Gnosis here. Yeah. Ouch. All right. Do you have the fit here? Pyrasia? Don't fly what you can't afford to lose. Yeah. Cool. Yep. This does cost a pretty penny. Again, this is designed to take on sleeper sites, sleeper exploration sites. Everything but the archive room, I believe. And keep in mind, yes, I know quite a bit about the game, but I'm still learning. You never really stop learning in this game. You learn new things. You learn, like I whelped a cap recently because I had the wrong ammo that I was shooting. Bet you could refund it in 1 hour of exploration. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as long as you are following some basic safety stuff when traveling, you're very difficult to actually kill. Would a Zaguma or whatever be good if you wanted to spend the extra ISK on it? Yes, but I don't know. There's pros and cons to those. That for me personally, it doesn't justify the cost right now. Like even on my Odysseus, which I do have, by the way, I'll show it to you, Orion. I don't have a Zaguma. Another streamer has shared an all-purpose buzzard fit. This affirms it is it is a solid ship. Maybe use a ligature first as a, yes, absolutely. You don't have to jump to a Zaguma. You can start with a ligature, but honestly, if you can afford to wait an extra minute, you can just swap. You can just go to a safe, put down a mobile depot, or even dock in a station, and swap to a relic or data. And then you keep it cheap, so that way losses, which are inevitable, don't hurt as much. But those are all just me. That's just me. I've been using a Frostline analyzer since I was training archaeology and hacking 5. I only just learned about the Frostline stuff. In fact, there was like a blueprint or something, and I'm like, okay, I could buy this and I would net 10 bill. Why is no one else doing this? Frostline is a different type of scanning equipment. So if I do, not that, so it's a different type of analyzer. So it's like the ligature and Zaguma, Zugma, whatever that is. It's like that, but there's different costs associated with it. So I think it's somewhere between, yeah, it is somewhere between a ligature and Zigma. Yeah, this is what hangs me up on it, is the ligature and Zugma only have one utility slot, and I like all three. I would probably go with a Frostline just because it has two. But yeah, I also like the increased attack power and strength that I get out of just the regular Tech 2. I'd get a black glass implant before Zugma. It's relatively cheap. Yeah, how cheap is that? Yes, it is both data and relic in one. Jason, before mobile depots were a thing. Yeah. I remember the old days when you warped to your cloaky orca sitting in a safe spot. Yeah. Yeah. About 30 mil. And they're a lot cheaper now. The mobile depots. Man, I was so into the Archon triage back when carriers did both combat and logistics. And I loved the clarion call videos of the Archons doing their triage reps. That back when I was a newbie, I'm like, guys, we're in high sec. We can't bring carriers, but why don't we use nesters? They're basically like high sec triage carriers back before I knew anything about how the game actually works. Or why a triage module was so important. So this could be just about anywhere. I'm just gonna scan here. Not super empty. The thing is, there's always a Loki. There's always a Loki waiting. Not you, Loki. Loki, like the ship Loki. There's always a Loki. Waiting. So Schrodinger's Loki. Yep. They were about 1 billion back then. The Orca works, but as it was many moons ago. It's when most systems came. I haven't played the game in many years. All stuff was relatively new back when there was only one scanner and one day to analyze. I sometimes the Loki circle of life. Yes. Yeah. A lot has changed in Eve.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you.
It's time to drink water.
I've been talking a lot. And we're actually starting to see prices normalize with a lot of the recent changes that CCP has done. I mean, just look at Plex prices. Plex was at 6 million ISK a unit. I know for people who were holding on and investing in Plex were hurting a little bit. But as far as the inflation in the game, this was crazy. And this was just, we don't have any data before that because of the new global market. But ISK has just gotten so much more affordable. You're getting more, you're not getting more ISK for your Plex. I will correct that. You're not getting more ISK for your Plex, but because of Plex being this far down, it is having an effect on the market in that everything else is starting to get cheaper too. I'm not in JITA to show it, but we're seeing ships of all classes dropping in price. We're seeing, yeah, FOMO missing the Plex info. Oh. And that's a wormhole. I'll hold off a little bit for Twitch chat. Loki, you're going to bed. Have a good night, Loki. Let me know when the ads are done over on Twitch. Ads are over. Okay. So there's just been a huge drop in prices across the board, which is a good thing. It is a good thing. Right now, you can buy a Phoenix Navy issue for 3.5 billion. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. But just a few months ago, the hull would have been 6 bill. So I was in Goon Swarm, and I quit playing when they no longer a lot when a new side of ships came out, when they no longer allowed you just to sign them off your super carrier, dreadnought, or whatever. You were just sitting in into rat is when I stopped playing the game. I was about 7 people that had a vendetta. Me and a buddy stole the blueprint off another corporation because we were goons and we always used our ults to get into corporations and stuff. Nice. Yeah, it's even cheaper if you build locally. Someday I'll have enough ISK that 3.5 bill feels like a low cost. It's still a heavy cost. Like, I did lose my Phoenix Navy issue, but and I've not rebought it because it is expensive. That said, it's it wouldn't be a stretch for me to go get another Phoenix Navy issue. So we're just seeing prices drop all over the place, and that's another combat site. I have a feeling. Because some drone sites are actually, some drone exploration sites are actually combat sites, or they have the wrong icon or something. But nope, not this time. Back when I was playing, early on, you could get a fully fit battleship, fully fit and everything, 150 mil for a Tech 1 battleship. 100 mil max, maybe. And a few months ago, it was 300 mil for a Tech 1 battleship. 3 times the cost for a Tech 1 battleship. Now the prices are starting to get back to 2013 levels. What that means is cheaper ships, more people using those cheaper ships, more people losing those ships, which means supply hasn't changed, or excuse me, demand hasn't changed. Supply is easier to acquire and produce. So the producers, in theory, should be happy. And it's just because prices are cheaper, but the money making stays the same, people are willing to lose more. People are willing to lose more, which means they have to go back to the industrialists and get resupplied more. And that's good for the economy, I think. Do you think prices dropping better or worse for industrialists? I've heard two sides. One, I'm of the camp that it's better for everyone, including industrialists. Yeah, scarcity did the exact opposite of what they intended, and it was fairly obvious. I'm of the opinion that the dropping of prices is good for everyone, including industrialists. I know a lot of industrialists that don't value their time. Yeah, more sales in the long run. That's an entrepreneur standpoint for industrialists. With and I'm going to cloak up in the system while I explain this. So, more liquidity, absolutely. So, with the way I've heard industrialists talk about two things. One, industrialists, when they set up their markup or something. They don't, some industrialists that I talk to don't necessarily charge for their time. The time that they're mining is essentially free, and the minerals that they're mining is free, and they can set whatever price they want. That's one camp of industrialists. The producers, the people who produce stuff, and they don't care that Noxium is of a certain price. They just care what the final product's price is. As far as they're concerned, the time that they spent is all that they spent getting those minerals. Not, I mined Arcanor when I could have been mining Morphite. They don't have that mindset. The one camp. The other camp are mining for profit. So when they see mineral prices dipping and the prices of everything else dipping, they panic because they price their time based off of the value of the ore they're mining. So those are two of the major camps as far as industrialists. Then you have the market speculators who come in and they're doing hedge bets off of the tritanium, the isogen, things like that. That's what they're doing. And they panic anytime price go down. They love it when isogen goes up in price because they stockpiled 3 billion units and then they can just dump it all. Speculators ruin everything. That's why Plex got so high. Back in my day, it cost, when I first started playing Eve, it cost 800 million ISK to pay for your subscription. Now back then, 800 million was a lot. 800 million is not a lot today. Over the course of speculators interfering with the market, over the course of years with speculators interfering with the market, it got to 2.3 bill. That was about the time I gave up on the dream of playing the game to pay for the game, and I started paying the subscription because, oh man, if I just work a minimum wage job for 3 hours, I've paid for my month. Time cost is a constant. If price is lower but time cost remains constant, I imagine industrialists lose. Yes and no. Yes and no. There's been a huge influx of material because of the recent mining changes. The recent mining changes have introduced bonus ore or quicker ore. Being fair, I think if I had more free time, I think I could pay for my sub doing faction warfare. Yeah, I think a lot of us could. And because they're getting more minerals out, they can produce more. And because PvPers, yeah, it all depends on the cost of the mineral. And because PvPers are more willing to go out and lose stuff because A, their income hasn't changed, but everything got cheaper, they're going to be more willing to go out and lose stuff. And when they lose stuff, the industrialists sell more. So a lot of the complaining about, I feel, and I could be very wrong about this, a lot of the complaining I feel around the market correcting, because this isn't a market collapse, this is a market correction. And with new Prismaticite, players have control over keeping the market stable. Now we have levers to keeping the market controlled. We can control inflation now because of Prismaticite, because you can, in most cases, it is always going to be more profitable to randomly refine Prismaticite. But if, let's say, Isogen gets out of control again, if Isogen gets out of control again, then it's going to be more profitable for people to refine the Prismaticite directly into Isogen. which then they put it on the market, and then that actually corrects the market over there of the isogen. So with Prismaticite, we just gained access to a market manipulation and correction tool. So more often than not, you are going to see people, and we've already seen it, profit through volume. Profit through volume. Yes, people are not making as much on building caps anymore, but because the mineral prices go down, producers can lower their prices, which opens up a whole new audience of people that normally couldn't afford a capital ship. And now they can, and now they buy it. So you just opened up a whole new market. By the way, here's a scanning tip. Here's a scanning tip that will save you some frustration. When a node, when you're scanning a cosmic signature and it splits like this, scan the one that is furthest away. Exploration is a wonderful way to pay for it as well if you're willing to give up a week. Yeah, seriously. And with all the exploration buffs that have happened as well for money. Chaotic! Chaotic! How are you? Let me go ahead and see if I can spell shout out correctly. Shout out to Chaotic! How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? We are just talking about the market. We're talking about, and congrats on being a dad. Thank you. Thank you. We're just talking about the market. We're talking about inflation, Eve market, and stuff over here. Just chilling, getting back into the groove of things with streaming. So yeah. So thank you again for the raid. How was your stream, Chaotic? How was your stream? And how are you doing? And thank you guys for the
You're my
follows.
friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
Did you have a good stream? Something had to give. I mean, anybody that loves the game knows there was an inflation problem and it was just going to get worse and something had to give. Yep, I agree. I agree. I'm doing great. Thank you. Stream was amazing. Like always, such an amazing community. And thank you for bringing them over here. Thank you for bringing them over here. And this is my first stream back as well. And honestly, I thought I was just going to do a lot more talking and not actually playing the game. I was going to have the game in the background so people could get drops and stuff, but yeah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, no worries. And I did do a shout out. So hopefully my guys over here go follow you. Please do follow Chaotic. Great person, great person. So yeah, and we're just hanging out. TLDR on the market talk. Always curious how people see and view the market. I see a massive market correction that's happened. Whoa, I just came back. Yeah, you missed a lot. What a terrible mod you are, Konu. What a terrible mod. He's my real life brother. He's taller than me and he's younger than me. I can razz him a little bit. So, they have been well behaved, Konu. They have been well behaved. So we've been talking a lot about the market and how I see a lot of market correction going on. Just in general, we're seeing mineral and plex corrections happening in the market right now, which I think is a good thing. Now, not to break out the back in my day, but back in my day, when I first started playing Eve, and I'm going to click snooze because an ad is about to start. There we go. So I paused the ads. No, I'm the type of person that pauses ads after a raid rather than, ooh. So, back in my day, Plex was about 800 mil. Now, granted, there wasn't as much money making opportunity as there is now, but it was expensive. And then it just kept getting more and more expensive with no new ways to make money. So at one point, it got to 2.3, 2.6 bill. And that was when CCP, excuse me, something's lodged in my throat. That was when CCP then did the fractional split, because Plex was, back when I first started playing, was a single Plex, and it worked for the whole 30-day period. A single Plex. And then they did a split. Have a good night, Chaotic. And thank you. So a single Plex back in the day was 30 days of game time. And then once it got so expensive and CP realized people weren't buying Plex as much, they then did the fractional split where you needed 500 Plex for game time. So that way it became easier for people to buy Plex in chunks rather than save up for a whole Plex. So that's the origin of where we get the fractional Plexes rather than Plex. My first carrier was 1.2 bill. I built my first carrier because back then it was just minerals. You didn't have all the P4, P3 stuff that you needed to make all the stuff. So I'm really happy to see all the prices dropping there. But as far as the correction goes, we're seeing prices in some cases drop down to their 2013 counterpart. We haven't seen prices that low since 2013 in some situations. Back when the tech tree was also a lot more complicated. The tech tree was actually a lot more simpler for producing stuff because it was all just minerals. You didn't need a whole lot of P4 or exploration loot. And Buzzard is your fave. It's my fave as well. I take this thing into sleeper sites. Oh, you meant for combat, right? Okay, got it. Got it. I'm following you now. So then we were talking about the I was a PvPer back in 2012, 2013. I started playing and doing PvP back in 2011. My very first PvP was I was flying from Uritra to Ziona back when you could easily get from Kildari space to Amar space. I had just been recruited. I didn't know what a war was. I mean, I probably could have figured that out, but the mechanics of a war, I did not know. So I get 3 jumps out of Ziona and I'm like, guys, and I backpacked everything into my caracal, everything that I had in Ziona. Old warfare camps. Oh, and the log off traps or the neutral logi. Oh, those were awful. So I'm like, hey guys, I just blew up. Did I do something wrong or something? And they're like, oh, those fuckers. Here's some go buy another caracal, come the same route. We're gonna bait them. So my first PvP, I was a bait. Earliest Eve. Yeah, now you need gas to build supers and stuff. Oh, and deep safes. Oh, this is the nostalgia stream now. But yeah, so there's a lot of market correction going on right now from years of inflation and years of inflation from scarcity. Oh, and ensuring the pod. Okay, this is just a nostalgia stream now. Remember losing skill points? Losing skill points because you didn't upgrade your pod. You didn't ensure it high enough. So there's been a lot of market correction going on. with the prices. That was caused by, ooh, that's actually nice. Caused by scarcity. So it's creeping its way down. I was just talking about that on stream last weekend with my viewers. You're a streamer too? I know you didn't raid me, but shout out to the Joker of SoCal. So that we're seeing a lot of market correction happen that way. Upgrade pods, yeah. So they're creeping their way down back to pre-scarcity levels. They're never going to get all the way back, but ships are easier to fly, cheaper to fly. The income has not changed. In fact, it's probably improved with all the mining bonuses. And with that, you're going to have more people who, with the same level of income, more willing to go PvP and lose stuff, more willing to take battleships out and lose stuff because it's cheaper, it's more affordable. A Tech 1 battleship costs 200 mil, 250 mil, but it's going to get cheaper. So they're not spending 400 mil on a Tech 1. Oh, there's ads. Damn it. I get passionate and I forgot to pause the ads in the middle of my rant. And thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. Better sub people to enjoy the full rants. I can pause my rant for 30 seconds. I'm just glad I caught it so I didn't go, oh damn it. You started playing in 2009. Nice, Jason. I'm gonna mute myself really quick. There's just something that's tickling and it is not fun. First alliance was CVA. I used to live in Pravi. I used to live under the NRDS stuff. So ads should be done. I will say it was a little odd coming back after an 8-year break and finding so many things have changed. Yeah, a lot of things change. A lot of things change, and even on some of my breaks, like most, the longest break that I've had from Eve was 2 years, and in that 2 years, Niarja disappeared, and the Jita to Amar highway disappeared. But yeah, with the correction in the market, people are more willing to buy ships, lose ships, and because they lose ships, then the supply hasn't dropped, it's increased. Excuse me, the demand. So, and because minerals are easier to acquire because of all the mining changes, then supply and demand are just going in the leftward direction, which for economists means it's going down in price, because the PvPer can afford to lose more of the cheap battleship than previously, and the supplier, they've just opened up their services to a market that couldn't afford it otherwise. Like recently we had someone sell Phoenix Navy issues for 3.9 bill. I bought a Phoenix Navy issue for 3.9 bill here. And back when a Phoenix Navy a few months ago before the expansion was like 6 something bill. 6-7 bill. So a faction dreadnought was outside of my price point. So that industrialist never had me as a customer. But yes, while prices have dropped, a whole new customer base has opened that is willing to pay that price now. So there's just all of that considerations that is making this, all these market corrections, a good thing, because the income has not changed. We're still making the same, if not more money than before. Why was the end node thing red? It just means it was tougher. More than likely, it gives better loot. Not in this case. So brain. And I'm gonna put some permaband on. Let's get the nostalgia really going. We'll get the nostalgia really going. Lower prices means more customer base for the indie boys. Absolutely. I wish they did more with the permaband skins, and I wish they did more permaband. Warp to the dance floor? You got it. Warp to the dance floor. I do remember that, Joker. I do remember that. So overall, it's better for everyone. And one thing I will say, this is going to be a controversial, half the chat might leave for this. I'm sorry. There's a lot of complaint with, hey, thank you for the bits. I might get yelled at for this opinion that I'm going to have regarding the subscription prices. Yes, it sucks that the subscription prices were raised from 15 to 20 USD. And I know that different currencies, there's no regional price adjusting for at least from a US based customer. With a minimum wage job working 2 to 3 hours of real life pays for a month sub, I don't see a problem with that personally. That's just my opinion. I would still love lower prices. So I will still advocate for lowering the subscription prices, but my current opinion is 20 bill for 1 to 2 hours, 20 US dollars for 1 to 2 hours of work. Again, I'm only speaking from a US perspective. If you're in Australia, I know that things are going to be wildly different as far as costs, because Australia. And I wish that CCP did price adjustments, regional price adjustments. It should be comparatively cheaper in Australia or Philippines, for example, rather than having to pay a USD cost or a Euro cost. I do think CCP needs to do regional price adjustments, so that way an equivalent. With the last Plex sale with the NES on Omega, I got a year sub for like $7 a month. And if you purchase in the last sale, can't do it now. Keep an eye on it for next year. If you purchase through Marquee Dragon and use someone's creator code, like mine, that's just so happens to be up at the top, it saves you an extra little bit. People were calculating. So if you did the Plex sale and then the Omega sale, it was came down to $5.30 USD. If you did the Marquee Dragon, buying the full thing. Hello, congratulations, being a dad is amazing. Thank you. I'm actually really happy being a dad. I'm really happy being a dad. So let me catch up on chat. In my opinion, what I find annoying is more financial instruction on charging a foreign transaction fee if you purchase your sub directly through CCP. That is definitely annoying. I mean, how I look at it is CCP has been doing 20 years of content updates and whatnot, and the only charge has been the subs. And back then, Plex was sub time, not separate currency, correct? Until they went Alpha, Omega, and all the additional stuff you can buy now. Yeah. What's WoW doing right now? What is WoW's prices? Now keep in mind, Eve is actually older than WoW by a few months. Is WoW $15? Yeah, WoW is $15. WoW is $15. Never actually got into WoW. I tried. I couldn't. Eve was my first MMO, and it is my only MMO. You're right. They do charge for the DLCs. They do charge for the DLCs. I mean, we could go as bad as Destiny 2, where you have to pay $60 every expansion. That's fun. That's fun. And on the top of that, Destiny 2 screws with their players, and they smile. Some of them do. I think WoW is like $30 or $40 an expansion. Yeah. Yeah. So all things considered, looking at the bigger picture, cheapest Eve I've ever bought. The Plex sale and Omega sale was so good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I thought $20 was cheap given inflation on everything else, but my views of money is skewed. Yeah, and that's why I try to remain as open-minded as I can to other regional prices comparison to USD and EU. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not an easy thing to solve, but considering the value that we get as EVE Online players, yes, we don't get very new regions every once in a while. It's not like WoW, where we get a new region of space every 6 months. We get new tools for the sandbox. We get corrections, all for free. We get new toys to play with. I mean, just look how the Black Ops game has changed with the Odysseus. Look how the Black Ops game has changed with this, because this battle cruiser can take a covert ops bridge and can carry a saber in its fleet ship maintenance bay. So now Black Ops fleets have an entirely new gameplay vertical, bringing sabers with them, and they can bubble their prey. Night Sensei. Ooh, Akuma. Akuma, it's you. Have a good night. So there's a lot. There's a lot. WoW has turned into a roller coaster. WoW has always been a roller coaster. Everything is on a track. And it's not a sandbox. Eve, the closest MMO I can think of to Eve that's currently still around would be old school RuneScape. And it's because of sandbox. You make your own stuff. Now there's a lot of railroaded stuff with RuneScape, but you don't have to touch any of that. You can play the entire game and go all the way to the end game without touching any of the quests. I love that WoW Classic, which is replaying the original track, is more popular than Core WoW. I find that incredibly hilarious as well. And I wonder what's going to happen when, and maybe it's already gotten to this stage, I wonder what's going to happen when Classic advances to the point of it's up to retail. Are they going to sell Classic 2 and go all the way back? Well, they sell private servers now too, right? I think that's inaccurate. I think retail releases are still more popular than classics. I mean, we could probably take a look. I know a lot of people. I know in the case of RuneScape, old school RuneScape is more popular than RuneScape. As far as WoW goes, WoW retail has the larger overall population. But in the case of old school RuneScape, old school RuneScape has a larger population than regular RuneScape. And I think that a lot of that has to do not just with the way that old school RuneScape came about. I think a lot of that also has to do with the introduction of Iron Man mode. In a sandbox where you don't interact with the market, and everything is built yourself, it's collected yourself. I did an Eve Iron Man. I plan on this year doing another Eve Iron Man, and whatchamacallit, it honestly cured a lot of burnout for me with Eve, because I'm just going through the same motions every day, all day. It's actually really hard to do an Eve Iron Man because of how integrated the market is. You have to be very careful you don't accidentally buy a player order. But there is actually, and I didn't find out a lot of this until after I started the Iron Man, there is a lot of NPC buy and sell orders. You can make a lot of money buying and selling to NPCs. Never touching a player order whatsoever. To do an Eve Iron Man, I actually did a video. It was all on my YouTube. And then there's a couple really good Eve Iron Man streamers as well. Sneaky something monkey. It's shout out. Oh, I can't think of his name. There's a couple really good Eve Iron Man streamers. But I'm gonna drop a link in chat. There's my Iron Man series. Warping Wombat, that's one. That's one that I know of. There's a new one that just popped up. That is doing Eve Alone. Eve Alone is the YouTube channel. He just got his second episode up. So that's another Iron Man. And it's actually really fun watching, and it was definitely a challenge actually doing the Iron Man. But again, it cured Eve burnout for me because it got me back in touch with the core of what Eve is. It got me back to what the core of Eve is. I hit the snooze button on ads just in time. I hit the snooze button just in time. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, Eventon, how are you doing? I am the slow community guy. Lynn Rankin, part of Slow Children at Play. I'm not the leader, but as a newish player, I struggle with doing the same thing every day with the only goal being making ISK. That's why, again, that was also something that was contributing to my Eve burnout. And that's why I feel the Eve Iron Man challenge that I did really changed things for me, because my goals became different. It went from I need to make ISK to buy something to I get to go into Lowsec and mine Zydrine. Or how do I get over to Lowsec or Nullsec to get Noxium? How do I do those things? It becomes different levels of challenges. And your progress then becomes from doing money making to buy things to different ways of collecting resources. It kind of turns into a 2-week stint of Minecraft. Kind of, in a very rough, poorly thought out analogy. So it's about community and doing what you enjoy with others. The limits are what you imagine. Exactly. Now, my specific challenge was not about. So my specific challenge, and I'll link it in the YouTube chat as well. My specific challenge was I was not allowed to use my main character Lynn Rankin until the challenge was done. And that was partly to make sure that I didn't give up on the challenge. I didn't skimp it. I didn't go, well, I'm not going to record mainless Mike today or anything. I'm just going to go back to playing with Lynn. So, yeah. Let's see. Can I find this damn site? I actually had to go all the way out to 8AU. The way I combated this as a new player was basically deciding I'm gonna master frigates, destroyers first, then move up from there. And I ran as much various content as I could with just frigates, destroyers. Losing a ship wasn't a game breaker, and I learned a ton of fundamentals. That's a really great way to play. That is a really great way to play and have that mindset. Because if you can rock it at frigate destroyer PvP, for example, you do really well moving up because you get a lot more HP, so you get a lot more staying power. Compared to frigates and destroyers. But if you know how to keep yourself alive in a frigate or destroyer, then and not die very often, then you'll do very well in cruiser combat. I used to teach PvP content at Cobalt Academy in Syndicate space. I would tell my students, if you can't afford to blow up a ship 4 times in one night, don't even look at it. Yep. That's why I still don't fly Balgorn. Yes, I can afford it now, but don't want to risk it. So I think this is also remember, you are not your ship. You lose ships on Eve. Yep. You are not your ship. Ships are ammunition. Leo, did you lose that 50 bill? Did you lose that 50 bill golem in high sec? Orion, relink the 50 bill golem. Relink the 50 bill golem. Died to gankers. No, it didn't die in Uedama, but it was Officer Fit. Yes. Let's see here. Also ads again, so I'll be back in 60 seconds. I look at it, I'm solely my skill points. Liquid ISK is just ships modules you haven't used yet, and inventory is just stuff to be blown up later. Yep. Yep. What's going on? Damn it, just bought the turbo, tired of the damn ads. And I did pause. I did pause the ads for a long time. I'm sorry, guys. Paused them as long as I could. I actually ran out of pauses. I do try to pause the ads as much as I can. Because it is annoying. It is annoying. And when I do set the ads, I try to set it to where there's a half hour between ads. There's a half hour to 45 minutes. There's still a range that Twitch can go, hey, we're going to put an ad here. And sometimes it just says, screw you, here's an ad. So I try to hit the pause button as much as I can, but then it takes a long time to recharge those pauses. Yeah, you burn, and they take a long time to recharge, Joker. They take a long time to recharge. Like sometimes I won't get all my recharges back until 2 streams later. It is. Although I did use a snooze as soon as the raid came in, so that way everyone can hang out for longer. No, I mean I pay for YouTube Premium for the last 2 or 3 years. I can't remember, but so long the first ad I saw on Twitch, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah. And ad block on browsers like Brave and stuff, don't stop them. They've done a better job than YouTube has with combating the ad blocks. Sub gift chain needed. I do need baby food. No, I'm kidding. Only if your wife isn't going to kill you avoiding. What's this? I didn't actively discourage you this time. You don't know what to do with yourself? Whoa! Whoa! 20 gifted subs. Oh. Okay, I thought you were going to do like 5. Now I feel a little bad. Thank you. Thank you for the subs. Either way, the ad companies make money off of you. Either watch their ads or pay money so you don't have to watch the ads. They still get their bag either way. Yep. I've been waiting 3 months, man. You've been saving up. You've been saving up. Well, I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. Now we get to hear this like 10 more times. Someone has gifted a subscription. Or no, did it just finish? Yeah, it just finished. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Sup, man? What are we doing today? Hacking JSpace? No, we are hacking in we get to rename the ship. We're just flying around drone lands. We're just flying around drone lands. I gotta rename my ship to Gehix was the best. Was? You still are. So thank you avoiding Yarn and Yawn. I do get mad at you because I know your wife is gonna get mad at you. But it has been a long time. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. I really missed you guys. We are about 20 minutes from ending. We're gonna keep going until it's time, but stick around. We are gonna raid out. We're gonna make someone. So, quick chat. Someone donate 200. Jeez. I will have to tell my wife, hey, sorry, I can't come to bed. Someone just did this, and it will probably break my brain, and I will go into a coma and stop streaming because, well, no, I'd probably keep streaming because then it'd just be like this. That would probably break my brain. Honestly. Thank you. Good to see you. Honestly, though, I was not expecting this much of a turnout. I was expecting 10 people because I have been gone for 3 months, 2 months and 2 months and a quarter. I have been gone that long because I've wanted to bond with my daughter. Just make sure everything was going okay, make sure my wife was supported, and just make sure everything is good, set, and ready before diving back into the streaming world. And I was not expecting this much of a turnout, and I just appreciate every single one of you, the people who have been with us for since I started streaming in August, to the new people that are here. So thank you all. And yes, socks and sandals. Socks and sandals. Much love from the UK. So happy for you, man. Thank you, Dank Dev. Thank you, Dank Dev. I started playing Eve 1 month ago. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. Welcome into the community, brother. If you haven't already, you should use Slow's code to, you can use recruit. That is not how I spell recruit. You can use recruit, get 1 million free skill points. In full transparency of what I get, and it's listed on the page, in full transparency of what I get out of using the code is if you do subscribe, if you become an Omega pilot, I get some game time as well. So if you subscribe for a month, I get 15 days. If you buy Plex, this is the where'd that go? This is the hype train emoji. If you get Plex, I get some skill. I get some drugs. I get drugs. I get an expert system version of this. So that's the transparency out of it. And then if you do decide to use the Eve store, you can use my code Slow Community. You can use Slow Community and all that. I do get a kickback, but it's a nice little way to say thank you for something you're already going to use. I do push Marquee Dragon more since it gives you 3% off. I mean, it saves a little bit on taxes. But yeah, so I think that's the only sales pitch I've done in this stream. I think so. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, actually, if I get 22 more people to use my recruitment link, the 1 million free skill points, and go Omega, I get a Marshall. Help Lynn out, best Eve streamer there is. I definitely think there's better streamers. And they have a custom overview you may find useful in the game. Yes, this lovely thing. It is lovely, especially the escape tab. If you're ever needing to get out quick and just need to go to a random moon asteroid belt, the escape tab is great. I use the main tab for everything, but it's great for mining, salvage, keeping yourself safe in this brutal game that we call Eve. I'm not leaving slow, but if I did, I'd still come back to the daycare and get the overview. If you were streaming 15 days ago, I'd have used your referral to skill praxis on all my twos. No worries. All my old UI settings are gone. Ah, that sucks. I hate when that happens. I really do. Let's see. I was gonna say something. There's definitely better streamers out there. There's definitely better streamers out there. I'm just me. All I can do and promise is that I will be me. I will be me. So, and that's not even a bit of me trying to be humble. That's just who I am. Yeah, I've been using the base game UI since I came back 3 months ago, and I hate it. He is for sure better than me. We'll say you're 1% better than me. Thank you for the bits. Don't believe him, he lies. Best streamer on Eve for new bros. We need to get you a dad cap or dad cup that says dad of year. I'm way ahead of you. Number one dad. So I have a nice little, is that in the shot? No, it's not. So I need to adjust my camera or something so that way it's in the shot all the time. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy content from Loru. I enjoy Badman Larry, Unlucky. In fact, Unlucky and Badman Larry, they're actually hanging out. They're not in Slow, but they're hanging out with Slow out over here in the drone land. So we've kind of got like a unofficial stream team going. So not much more content that I can do in 10-15 minutes. So we're just gonna chill, chat for a minute, and I'm gonna tell you guys some of the cool stuff to expect in the next little while. So we made 147 mil 147 mil in that hacking trip. Now I wasn't super like sweat doing exploration or anything, taking time to explain stuff, what's going on and stuff, but it's still not a bad little haul. Dronelands definitely has less data and relic sites than other regions, but it's still a lot of good money, especially if you can turn a lot of the blueprints. For example, we got a capital ancillary, which that is 1 billion ISK. And do I have, I know I don't have the material, but if we view an industry, is this the most expensive bit? No, definitely doing the exploration is the expensive bit. But yeah, we can do quite a lot. And we get all types of loot from it. We need to go Orion hunting for secrets not allowed bases. I feel like I never get anything from data. I'm ignoring it and going for relics only. Definitely go for data. They jackpot. Most of the time you get 10, 20 mil, but they jackpot sometimes and give out capital construction components, which is 300 mil a module. Where did you say I can get an overview like yours? You go to the in-game channel. This is also the recruitment channel for Slow Children at Play. You go to the daycare. Let me go ahead and, I'm not currently in it. Let me go ahead and rejoin it. So if you join the daycare, you get the slow overview right here. You get the slow overview right here. And I really should keep that open now. Let's see here. Let's see. So we've had quite the turnout. I'm out of snoozes and ads starting. So I'm gonna avoid ranting too much, but we've got I don't care that much for the jackpot. I have other ways to make IS. I just like the fun part of exploring the consistency from relics. That's fair. That's fair. You will make a lot more money doing both. I just do both. I love exploring and hacking. So I just do both. I leave no can left behind. I'm still petrified of wormhole space, but yeah. So this has been quite the amazing stream. I was not expecting this much of a turnout for me being gone for 2.5 months. I was not expecting this turnout, and I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, it's just, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. We are going to get ourselves set up. Oh, right. The Odysseus. I'm still level 4 in the skills for hacking, so sometimes that missing skill turns into explosions. That's fair. That's fair. I do have level 5. If you follow the hacking rules, like the 6 hex, you don't open the data caches because 60% of the time there's something bad in it. You will come out on top more often than not. And conserve your HP when doing hacking. I'm actually going to clean my ship. I never heard about the hacking rules before. Okay, so when hacking, there's a couple different rules. Well, there's 2 rules. 3. It's a fancy shit. There's 3 rules with hacking. 1, the data caches 60% of the time will be something bad. Open them at as a last resort. The core, unless you spawn in the center, the core will never spawn within 8 nodes. Within 8 nodes of where you start. Again, unless you start in the center. If you open the node and you're in the center, it could be anywhere. But if you start in one of the corners, it will always be at least 8 nodes away. The last rule is the 6 hex rule. If you have a node that is surrounded on all sides by other nodes, so you have center node, node, that center node is always going to be safe except for one situation. If that node is not safe and there's like a firewall, if you spawn in the center 6 nodes from the center, I've not heard that. I just know that it can be anywhere. But in the 6 hex rule, if there is a enemy node in the center, that means the system core is in one of the 3 or one of the 6 nodes next to it. So those are the major rules with hacking that turned, it really did turn hacking from a monotonous task that I failed every time with level 4 skills to 90% of the time I passed. And 90% of the time I would pass even with level 4 skills, and it got me to actually get it leveled to level 5. So we are pretty close to ending the stream. I just want to thank each and every single one of you. This is my Odysseus. It's beautiful. I love it. I barely take it out. In fact, I made a custom slow skin for it. Is the in-space Skinner effects turned off? Oh, that's ugly. And there we go. So I made a custom slow skin with it. So stick around, friends. Stick around. We are going to raid out. You guys are going to get some channel points, so that way you guys can remind me to drink water. You can use lizard. You can use all sorts of other things. But you guys have made my night. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And let's go make someone else's night. So hang tight. I'm going to make sure I'm aligned to the fort, because this is still spooky. Thank you for the follow. What inspired the corporation name? Honestly, it was kind of the logo. And the corporation name is actually an unfortunate story. The corporation, the alliance name, Slow Children at Play, was the alliance name. This is actually the second iteration of the alliance, because the corporation that Matt and I formed 12 years ago, I'm one of the 3 founders of all of this group. I don't take as much of a role like that anymore, but we formed a group called Podlands R Us. It is no longer controlled by us because of corporation shares. So we actually lost our first corporation we formed and the alliance Slow Children at Play, the first iteration of it. So we actually had to create a new corporation, Slow Children at Play, and then reform the alliance Slow Children at Play. But we've grown that massively. I really forget what the origin of the name was, other than we were kind of going, let's look at logos first. And I think I was the one that found the logo, and being the silly college kid that I was back then, I'm like, this one's funny, and everyone else started laughing, and then it became the logo. So, but yeah. That all said, you guys have made my night. You used to live next to Zergs at one point. I was trying to get into your corp. Named after a street sign. Yes. A very curiously done street sign. Epic lore. Love it. Diesel, you are welcome to come hang out with us, depending on how you're. I don't want to steal you from your friends. If you're happy where you are, I want you to stay where you're happy. Hi, Daddy. Hello. I'm gonna end. So, like we normally do, YouTube, unfortunately, you can't participate in the raid. So this is when we say to YouTube, have a good night. Have a good night, YouTube. See you. Streams. Streams. This is what I was going to talk about. I remembered. Stream schedule. I'm going to keep things fluid just because of baby, making sure that I'm taking care of everything, supporting my wife, and just making sure baby's taken care of. I intend to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, 0200 to 0600, like we were doing before. It was 0100 to 0500, but time change. That's the goal. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0200 to 0600 Eve time every week. Next week is the exception. Next week on Wednesday, January 14th, it's my birthday. Thank you for the follow. Next Wednesday is my birthday. And there was an open time slot for me to be on the CCP Games Twitch channel. So instead of being here streaming, I'm going to be streaming on the CCP Games channel. Avoiding yarn and yawn. I do not get the money with subscriptions or bits on the CCP channel. So reserve them if you, for whatever reason, feel compelled to do subscriptions or whatnot. So that money goes to CCP, which I don't know what they do with it. But so that's what's happening Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0200 to 0600 Eve time. Every week. Wednesday in particular, next week is my birthday, and I will be streaming on the CCP Games channel. So, yeah. Okay, now, YouTube. See you next time.